Ongoing. Turkey other forces. Supported by Kurdistan Communities Union HBDH International Freedom Battalion Tak current commanders Recep Tayyip Erdogan Hulusi Akar Yasser Guler current commanders Murat Karaylan Bahoz Adil Kamil Bayek I for Kordu Hulia Eroglu Mustafa Karasu Duran Kalkan Ali Heda Katan Zubair Aida Haji Ahmadi PKK 4,000 to 32,800 total killed, 55,000 to 60,000 civilian casualties, 6,741 killed and 14,257 wounded by the PKK until 2015. 18,000 to 20,000 Kurds executed and 2,400 to 4,000 plus villages destroyed by the Turkish government. First insurgency, second insurgency, third insurgency. Serilden peace process and peace efforts. Others. The Kurdish Turkish conflict is an armed conflict between the Republic of Turkey and various Kurdish insurgent groups who have demanded separation from Turkey to create an independent Kurdistan, or to secure autonomy and greater political and cultural rights for Kurds inside the Republic of Turkey. The main rebel group is the Kurdistan Workers' Party or PKK. Although the Kurdish Turkish conflict has spread to many regions, most of the conflict has taken place in northern Kurdistan, which corresponds with southeastern Turkey. The PKK's presence in Iraqi Kurdistan has resulted in the Turkish armed forces carrying out frequent ground incursions and air and artillery strikes in the region, and its influence in western Kurdistan has led to similar activity there. The conflict has cost the economy of Turkey an estimated $300 to $450 billion. Mostly in military costs. It has also affected tourism in Turkey. A revolutionary group. The PKK was founded in 1978 in the village of Fis Lais by a group of Kurdish students led by Abdullah Öcalan. The initial reason given by the PKK for this was the oppression of Kurds in Turkey. At the time, the use of Kurdish language, dress, folklore, and names were banned in Kurdish inhabited areas. In an attempt to deny their existence, the Turkish government categorized Kurds as Mountain Turks during the 1930s and 1940s. The words Kurds, Kurdistan, or Kurdish were officially banned by the Turkish government. Following the military coup of 1980, the Kurdish language was officially prohibited in public and private life until 1991. Many who spoke, published, or sang in Kurdish were arrested and imprisoned. The PKK was formed as part of a growing discontent over the suppression of Kurds in Turkey. In an effort to establish linguistic, cultural, and political rights for Turkey's Kurdish minority. However, the full-scale insurgency did not begin until the 15th of August 1984, when the PKK announced a Kurdish uprising. Since the conflict began, more than 40,000 have died, the vast majority of whom were Kurdish civilians. Both sides were accused of numerous human rights abuses during the conflict. The European Court of Human Rights has condemned Turkey for thousands of human rights abuses. Many judgments are related to the systematic executions of Kurdish civilians, torture, forced displacements, destroyed villages, arbitrary arrests, and the disappearing or murder of Kurdish journalists, activists and politicians. On the other hand, the PKK has faced international condemnation for using terrorist tactics, which include kidnapping, civilian massacres, summary executions, suicide bombers, and child soldiers, and for its involvement in drug trafficking. The organization has targeted civilians, doctors, teachers, schools, hospitals, and other government institutions on a mass scale since the 1984, and is responsible for thousands of civilian deaths. In February 1999, PKK leader Abdullah Öcalan was captured in Nairobi by the Turkish National Intelligence Agency and taken to Turkey, where he remains in prison. The first insurgency lasted until September 1999, when the PKK declared a unilateral ceasefire. The armed conflict later resumed on 1 June 2004, when the PKK declared an end to its ceasefire. After the summer of 2011, the conflict became increasingly violent, with the resumption of large-scale hostilities. In 2013, the Turkish government started talks with Öcalan, following mainly secret negotiations. A largely successful ceasefire was put in place by both the Turkish state and the PKK. On the 21st of March 2013, Öcalan announced the end of armed struggle and a ceasefire with peace talks. On the 25th of July 2015, the conflict resumed when the Turkish Air Force bombed PKK positions in Iraq. In the midst of tensions arising from Turkish involvement in the Rojava Islamist conflict in Syria. With the resumption of violence, hundreds of Kurdish civilians have been killed by both sides and numerous human rights violations have occurred, including torture, rape, and widespread destruction of property. Substantial parts of many Kurdish majority cities including Diyarbakir, Sirnak, Mardan, Cizre, Nusaybin, and Yüksekova were destroyed in the clashes. Kurdish rebellions against the Ottoman Empire go back 2 centuries. But the modern conflict dates back to the abolition of the